Sorry about that. Right, so I'm on this question. Okay, something, I don't know what the first bit says, but anyway, the length of a side of a square as shown, as the diagram shows, anyway, whatever it says, the length of a side of the square is x centimeters, where x is an element of real numbers. Find the length of the diagonal of the square in terms of x. Okay. Okay, so that's what we're looking for. If it's a square, it means this is x, and obviously so are the other sides. Again, if it's a square, that's a right angle, which means I should be able to use Pythagoras here. So c squared equals a squared plus b squared, and remember that c is the side opposite the right angle. So c squared equals x squared plus x squared. They have invisible ones, so c squared equals 2x squared. And then we're trying to get c, not c squared. So I want to get rid of the squared. I'll do that with a square root. The square root will cancel the square, and then I have the diagonal, which is grand. This I can split up into the square root of 2 and the square root of x squared. So the square root of 2 will just give you a decimal, but the question says third form, so I'm going to leave it as the square root of 2. And the square root of x squared, the square root and the square cancel, so I just get x. So that's it. The diagonal in terms of x is the square root of 2x. Okay, and then this one. Two perpendicular lines m and n pass through the point 2, 3. The equation of m is y equals 3x plus 4. Okay. So write down the y-intercept. So you use this yoke, y equals mx plus c. So that's the y-intercept. And here you go, that's the slope. So that's it. Y-intercept is 4 and the slope is 3. Okay, once you compare, it's quite straightforward. So find the equation of n and give your answer. Okay, so we want to find the equation of the line. So I go into my formula tables book and I get the formula for the equation of a line, which is this one. And to fill this in, I need an x1 and a y1, and I need an m. Okay, so it says that both lines m and n pass through the point 2, 3, so I have this bit. Yeah, not a problem. Now the slope. It doesn't tell me the slope of n, but it does tell me that the lines are perpendicular, and we know the slope of m. Okay, so this is the slope of m, and n is perpendicular to m. So we flip the slope and change the sign. Yeah, so we need it as a fraction first. So the slope is 3 over 1. So we flip it and make it 1 over 3. And then we change the sign so that it's minus 1 over 3. Flip it and change the sign. Now I have a slope. And I just fill in my equation of a line. So y minus 3 equals minus 1 over 3 x minus 2. Y minus 3 equals, I'm going to do this, so minus 1 over 3x plus 2 over 3. Yeah? Now, if you look in the question, it says they want it in this form, which means I want nothing on the right hand side. So I'm going to plus 1 over 3x and plus 1 over 3x. That will get rid of that. And then I'm going to minus 2 over 3 and minus 2 over 3. And that'll get rid of that. Okay, and then I'm just going to tidy up this mess. So I want the x first, which is 1 over 3x. The y is just plus y. And then I've got two numbers, so I have minus 3 minus 2 over 3, which is minus 11 over 3. And that leaves me with nothing on the right hand side. And then the last problem, nearly there, the last problem is that A, B, and C have to be part of the set Z, and the set Z are whole numbers, and I don't have whole numbers, I have fractions. But it's quite easy to deal with. You just take your bottom line,